Hi guys, it's Olive. Today I'm here to do a very quick 2015 wrap up just to let you know how my 2015 reading year went overall, and then I'd like to do an announcement. So I compiled some statistics from my 2015 reading year, and I thought I'd share some of those with you. My goal for 2015 was to read 52 books, or a book a week, and I thought that was going to be a challenge, and it turned out not to be. I ended up reading 65 books in 2015, which overall I'm satisfied with. I thought I was going to get closer to 70, but I got very, very sick at the end of the year during my extended time off, which is very disappointing, but what can you do? But I'm very happy with 65. I think that's a very decent number. The total number of books I read does not include graphic novels. This is totally and completely a personal choice. I just don't feel as though graphic novels, for me, are substantive enough to count toward my overall books read within a year. So yeah, this is just a personal choice. I have no problem with anybody else counting them towards their Goodreads goal. I just personally don't like to do it. So if I would have included graphic novels, I probably would have gotten closer to 80 books read. Goodreads says that was 21,340 pages, although it's probably slightly less than that, because I read some nonfiction, and if you read nonfiction, you know that normally at the end of nonfiction books there are notes or bibliography. So normally you don't end up reading all of those pages. So I probably read closer to 20,000 pages, which is still pretty damn good. According to Goodreads, the average length of book I read during 2015 was 328 pages. Of the 65 books I read, 12 were 5-star books. 25 were 4-star books, 21 were 3-star books, 4 were 2-star books, and 3 were 1-star books. 71% of the books I read were by women, and 29% of the books I read were by men. Obviously, this is very skewed toward women writers. I am 100% fine with that. It just seems as though I am organically more attracted to books written by women, and I don't have any problem with that. 75% of the books I read were fiction and 25% were nonfiction. It makes my brain feel really good to have that even split, and I really like the 75-25 split between fiction and nonfiction. I felt as though my reading was pretty balanced between those this year, and I'd like to get close to that split for 2016 as well, which means I think I need to read 18 nonfiction books during the year. And then finally, when it came to the format in which I was reading this year, 20% of the books I read were print books from the library, 45% were print books that I owned, 28% were audiobooks, and 7% were ebooks. And I should specify that most of the audiobooks and ebooks that I read came from the library as well. So obviously you can tell that the numbers are obviously skewed in favor of library content, which is why I need the hashtag read my own damn books movement that I'm participating in this year. I want that number of the books that I read that I personally own to be up to 60%. I'm not sure if I'll get quite there, but that is the goal. So those were just a few, in my opinion, fun statistics about my reading year in 2015. I'm hoping to have even prettier numbers next year. But now onto some very exciting news. I promised you guys in my 2016 reading goals video that I would be launching a blog in early 2016. And as we are now in 2016, I am very happy to announce the name of my blog, which is All of the Books. If you follow me on Twitter, you may have seen that a few months back I was lamenting over the fact that I had not named my channel All of the Books, and I had thought about it way, way after the fact. Don't get me wrong, I still love the name of my channel and I will absolutely be keeping it, but I thought it was such a fun take on my name, and I was really disappointed I hadn't thought of it earlier, so it's going to be the name of my blog. So I will put the link down below, but it is very simple. It's just www.allofthebooks.com. Right now, my goal is to post once per week. I'm hoping to oscillate back and forth between posting on my BookTube channel and posting on my blog, so I'm always putting new content out there. The first post is already up, and it's an idea that I've had forever, but it was one of those ideas that just wouldn't make a good video. It would make a much better blog post. And it is a post about some of my favorite books and cocktail pairings. So in that post, I talk about 4 of my favorite books and cocktails that I thought evoked the feeling of the book really well, so they can be enjoyed at the same time. So if that sounds interesting to you, please don't hesitate to check out my blog. Keep an eye on it for new content that will be coming pretty regularly. I hope 2016 is off to a great start for all of you. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free, as always, to leave it in the comment section below. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at abookolive, and the link to my Goodreads is down below if you'd like to be friends. Thanks so much for watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.